Jim Krenn Raw is made possible by our friends from Iron City Beer. You know, it's simple. You write the joke down, you perform it on stage. That's what a comedian does. The hard part for a comedian, crafting a joke to be worthy of your hard-earned dollar. That's why we got to go to the open stage. That's the comedian's gymnasium, the workout. Let's go work out. I have the privilege of working for WDVE Radio, Pittsburgh's home of rock and roll. This is a show about my life when I step away from the mic. I'm an ordinary guy who's lucky enough to experience some extraordinary things. This is Jim Krenn Raw. And I remember sitting on the porch, and Hetty and I were sitting there, and I started laughing. And she said, "What are you laughing?" I said, "So I'm laughing at the fact that, you know, I was under such a time constraint." And the way I told her was like, you know, "Hey, Hetty, you got to buy a dildo for me tomorrow."
But we aired the interview with Bree Olson, the porn star and ex-goddess, right? Charlie Sheen. Well, leading up to the interview, you know, I wanted to do something unique. So one of the things I thought, I said, you know what? What if I got a dildo and put a key on it? If I tape a key on it, and I'll say, hey, it's like, you know, welcome to Pittsburgh. I like to give you a key to the city.
And then next thing I'm sitting on the, you know, on the couch or on our, you know, porch couch, and she's like, I'm like, hey, did you get the dildo? And she showed me this is a pink one.
And I go, honey, it's a pink dildo. And she goes, so? I go, I can't use a pink dildo. This is for the key to the city. Like there's some standard of dildos for the keys that I made up.
Yeah, I called them. I'm on a porch, man. I'm like telling this lady at this porn shop place, hey, do you have sort of a beige color dildo? I want to put the key on it for the thing.
Yeah, that's normal question.
Yeah, well, for her shop, I guess.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh yeah, we got like a half a dozen dildos. She was all proud, God bless her. So she goes, I can send you pictures on your phone. So she sent her the picture. I had 6 dildo pictures on my phone. So I call her back and say, second one down, beige one. She goes, $45 dildo. She goes, that's a little expensive. Like she's worried about it. And I go, I'm going for it. She has no idea who I am, first off. I'm some dude buying a dildo, not my wife. She's buying it for me. And I'm like, $45. I go, no, go for it. She goes, it's a high quality dildo. I'm like, oh, thank you.
So I got to have that dildo. That's the one. It's the right color, right? So she's, all right, I tell you what, we close at 8 o'clock. You got to get it tomorrow. I'm like, all right. I hang up and I'm thinking, what am I going to do, honey? You know, you have to go get the dildo tomorrow. Because I need it by 10:30. I'm doing the show, and I need to pick the dildo up, and I'm going to the interview. She goes, I'm not doing this. I'm not going back to the store for the dildo. I called the lady back. I said, look, my wife will be there. She will be there before 10 o'clock to pick the dildo up. Now the lady's getting official. She goes, what's your name? I go, Jim Krenn. She goes, all right. I'm putting it on a Post-it note, and I'm going to put it on the dildo.
The funniest part of the whole story is that there's 8 people at like 10 in the morning in a porn shop. I mean, really, that's on their list, and they weren't even doing a show. Think about that. And so they're buying stuff. So anyway, in front of the 8 people, Hetty in a frantic panic just goes right in front real loud to the lady and said, excuse me, do you have Jim Krenn's dildo behind the counter? And the lady goes, oh yeah, hold on. She gets the dildo with the post-it, my name's on it. Hetty said, Jim Krenn on it. It's not freaking anything. So they take it off, put it in a bag. She brings it back. And the punch I'm going to use is say, you know what, in 18 years of marriage, and I said, I do. I never thought in my life I'd hear these words as Hetty walked in the room, threw a bag on my lap, and said, here's your goddamn dildo.
Jimmy Krenn!
Thanks, guys.
This episode of Jim Krenn Raw was brought to you by Iron City Beer.
Hey, Jim!
Yeah, honey.
Here's your goddamn dildo.
Oh, jeez. Thank you.